stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on the
Here we go. See if we can rewrite history.
And finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he
Lane Kiffin.
He'll be stopped at the 15. The Astronauts offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Yeah, I definitely wish I had some formation subs going on. Jesus Christ. Cooper York.
And the fullbacks, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give them the football.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Ole Miss offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Still running at the 40. Can anyone catch him? And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. They like this matchup. Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
That's caught. It's Cleescorn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Fires to the tight end.
Get in there.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like. Because that
Get in there, Jackson.
He'll
this offense so hard to stop. When you've got an athletic quarterback, you've got to worry about him in the running game, and there on the option.
There we go.
Right decision, keeping it and
Good little start there.
Drive of the game with a TD.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Here comes the option. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Now the toss.
Go get it.
At the 35, he's got room. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. And the Astronauts have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing on the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. He'll do it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
The Astronauts look to keep this drive humming. Now on the option. At the 35, he's open. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top.
What?
And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run, Nick?
I think now, yeah. Of course, now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after taking the sack. I like mixing it up. But if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
Runs through the
Come
tackle.
on, bro.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They'll go to the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Paul.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. This offense has a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Dart.
What
That
the
pass
fuck?
is a busted play, incomplete.
The fuck?
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Dude, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Too much. They get him at the 15. And the Rebels will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking to throw, it's Dart.
What the
He's
fuck?
close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down.
Oh my God.
That's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Rebels have taken it inside the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Tackled after picking up the 1st down.
No mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off. Keep the drive alive.
The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
He makes a grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown, and here they go on 4th and short. And the Rebels are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro. Not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
Looking to throw, it's Dart. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now after the misfire, it leaves him with 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is running away with things. And I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up 14 over Akron. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
The toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game back.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And you got to throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field, always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give them the ball, give them a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The option look. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking to throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Able to get one down to the 15.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Dart. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Coming after it. Makes the grab. It's O'Neal. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Astronauts want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Astronauts come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's O'Neal. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, wants to throw it. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Kick is good. And the offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
And the Astronauts will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that...
Lost one deep down the right side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Finds his man. It's Harris.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Dart. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Rebels are flying down the field. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put...
And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Able to run it out to the 28 on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. 1st down and 5 after the penalty. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They're facing a 3rd down. play action. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. And the Astronauts send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A low line drive and short kick. Makes a move. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to...
The expressway is wide open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Field goal is good.
Crazy.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator.
Oh, my God.
It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snags it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The Rebels are marching down the field. The give to the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
It's just simple. A simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
From the gun, the running back has it. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Caught behind the line. It's Parrish. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, and man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and keep pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. That's reeled in. It's Harris. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone and the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! And the punishment has been extended.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out.
Where are you going?
David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Schwartz. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming at him.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy.
The real life score of this game was 76-0, so I'm way behind the ball.
These guys have got dudes all over the field. This kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
He'll return it.
Yuck!
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wide out in motion. He's looking for an open man on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Swartz. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with
I
a
would
first
be
down.
running cover 2
The
there.
Astronauts come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Second and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw.
Fuck a screen,
And the pressure
bitch.
gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And when you run that screen, it takes a lot more time to develop because those offensive linemen, remember, they're going to block, release, and go get somebody. Quarterback's got to get rid of that ball a lot faster when you're running those screen plays.
Come on, Cam.
Running back goes in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Astronauts line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fires to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Back to throw. It's Dart. Makes the catch. He's
How's that not a
just
first down, bro?
chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap. Lets it fly deep downfield. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Catch in the middle. It's Priestcorn. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Got it set up on the outside. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, you know, try to find
I'd definitely
things to
have
build
fucking
off
70
of for
points if
next
this
week
team
as
wasn't
well,
a
right?
triple
I mean,
option.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. These guys really need to do a better job.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to
Hotty-toddy, bitch.
That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're trying to get to him. Got his man downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28
Pathetic.
for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's going to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The snap sets up the throw. Getting some heat.
Hey,
Able to get home with the sack.
another freshman sack.
Timeout with 9 seconds left
Oh,
on the
yeah.
clock.
Ole Miss, I'm trying to score 100 every game.
100 away.
Yeah.
He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Going up top on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch down the right side. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
Well, I don't even think I got
Over already, but how about
11 points short.
point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile on.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming
Not too
into
shabby.
the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt.
Interception.
Couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Not too shabby. Hey, Lake Cormorant. I'll be right back.